With meteorologist Chad Evans. Weather from where you live.
Got a few travel issues for tomorrow morning. Those include some patchy freezing fog, a heavy frost to scrape from your windshield, and a little patchy black ice in places. So keep that in mind if you're headed off to work early in the morning. But at least mainly clear skies tonight. But our next system taking shape now on the plains. You can see this really developing now. Some pretty heavy snow developing in Nebraska. Precip is filling in here in parts of Kansas as well as Colorado. The Pacific is opening up. You can see the trail of moisture here feeding this developing storm system. And the Gulf is starting to open up as well. You can see the moisture near Corpus Christi, Texas, beginning to move off to the north. And this is going to lay down a band of significant snow just to our northwest tomorrow night and into Saturday. That's really my main focus for tonight on that winter storm that is headed our way, and then a bigger winter storm that will affect us especially early on next week. But right now, clear skies, temps pretty cold out there, running low 20s, even 19 at Frankfort, 19 Perrysville. And again, with that patchy freezing fog, we're going to drop between about 10 and 15 for an overnight low. Some light snow and perhaps a little sleet and light freezing rain mixing in Friday night and Saturday. It will be light, but 1 inch or less may be deposited on area roadways and on your car Saturday morning. Winter storm is looking pretty likely early next week with the potential of significant snow and or ice accumulations, and then the last Arctic blast of the season likely later on next week. There's the clear skies tonight. There's the high cirrus cloudiness arriving tomorrow afternoon. They'll tend to thicken up somewhat, especially towards evening. We'll call it a partly cloudy day. Here's some of that snow off to our west at 10 o'clock tomorrow night, and finally moving in 4 o'clock on Saturday morning, but I don't think it's going to be all snow. The atmospheric profile does support some sleet and a little bit of freezing rain mixing in, so kind of a wintry mix with this issue. It will slicken up roads, but the good news is on Saturday morning the temperature is going to be around 30 degrees, so road chemicals should work okay, and the high temperature on Saturday mid to upper 30s, so everything's going to melt. Notice here by Saturday morning, data painting about 1/4 to 1/2 an inch of snow at that time, pretty much Logansport westward as the system arrives. But that big winter storm looks to be most significant off to the west. They're talking in my ear. I got to think there. Iowa down to Nebraska, 4 to 6 inches of snow. As for us, 1 inch or less with this system, and an even bigger system early next week. Patchy freezing fog and frosty tonight, down to 12. Tomorrow, 35 for the high, partly cloudy. Temps still below the normal of right around 40 degrees. Finally, Friday night into Saturday, a little wintry mix, a little minor accumulation. And finally, we really got to watch that late Monday into Tuesday, Wednesday storm for significant accumulation. Out of time.